The Lamar women's volleyball team got their first conference win last Saturday against the Abilene Christian Wildcats. I had the chance to sit down with head coach Michelle Kuster to discuss what to expect in the future from the Lady Cards. Coach Franklin and the Lady Cards are shooting high for conference. After a crushing homecoming week defeat, the Lamar Cardinals football team looks to bounce back. The Cardinals have lost against 2 league opponents, which has left the team tied in the basement of the Southland Conference. At the end of September, the Lady Cards volleyball team started conference play. After going 5-5 in the preseason, the squad is looking forward to battling their way through the remainder of the year. Plus, there are coaching vacancies in Cardinal Country, with both volleyball and football looking for new leadership. The football team ended their season with a 4-6 record, coming off their first FCS playoff run. Also, another thing that I think is really cool about you guys is y'all bring a lot of energy to the court. Is that something that you implement, or is that something that you just pick in personality when you recruit and stuff like that? And to piggyback off of that, you're talking about a quarterback that can also adjust to the game. He had 64 rushing yards himself in that game against Alabama. He's a leader. He adjusted to that game specifically. He knows what he's doing. He's versatile, and he's got it, I truly believe. Hopefully next season we will see a healthy Cardinal squad on the gridiron. There's an undefeated team on the field that keeps the cards sharp. If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. LUTV Sports reporter Derek Thomas gives us a behind-the-scene view on how the Cardinals football team stays fly on game day. Well, first off, the NBA is a way more personal game. There's 5 people on the court at one time. You're a lot closer up. You see their faces, so you get more of that side of it. But here's my take on it. First of all, let's say that you went to a job interview, right? Job interview, not going to come to your house. Job interviews, not going to do all this extra stuff to make sure that you get the job and you get hired. This was his tryout. This was his job interview. After suffering their first defeat of the season, the Dallas Cowboys look to regain momentum against an old NFC foe when they take on the Green Bay Packers. Both teams were undefeated coming into Week 4, but each suffered losses in close games. With the season passing the halfway mark, the playoff race is expected to be one for the ages. In the AFC, the Baltimore Ravens and New England Patriots lead the pack. Over in the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers struck gold, followed by the New Orleans Saints, not far behind in second. Well, even with these contenders, he still has 15 rushing touchdowns too, and that says a lot. He has that's over half of his total touchdowns. So even though he has these weapons on his team, he still makes a play by himself when it needs to be done. Beaumont Westbrook fans are crowding into BISD Memorial Stadium, hoping to watch their 8th-ranked in-state Bruins redeem themselves from last year's big loss against the 5th-ranked North Shore Mustangs. New head coach Aqua Franklin looks to maintain the traditions built at the Montaigne.
There's a lot of pride at Lamar University that the community of the Beaumont Triangle area is very supportive.
In doing so, she has made quite an impact on her team. In dramatic fashion, the Lamar men's baseball team ended their fall practices in a 4-game series that split the squad against each other. The black team versus the red team.
We've been inter-squatting this whole fall, and now putting something on the line kind of brings up the intensity. And you can see it out there. Guys are hustling, and it's just to prepare us basically for the spring. And it's a good way to recreate that environment.
Anytime you can put a little bit more pressure and make it a little bit more like a real game, then the better it is. And that's what we're doing here.
After fall practice and preparation, Big Red has a pretty good grip on what to expect in their 56-game season.
A very offensive lineup. We have a bunch of returners from last year, guys who were starting as well. And we're adding a bunch of new guys on the mound to kind of complete this team. So we're excited. We're really looking forward to the season.
We got to play a couple fall games. We played San Jacinto Junior College a couple weeks ago, who's probably the #1 ranked junior college in the country, and beat them pretty handedly. So it was good. It's been good. Our fall practice, we're very fortunate here in Southeast Texas to have really good warm weather the whole fall. So we get a lot accomplished in our 14-week period.
We know that we're going to be a good team, and we can't wait to show what we've got.
But we like our team, and I think we got a good thing going. We're excited to get them out there and see what happens.
With fall ball wrapping up and the first game of the season less than 3 months away, the team has high expectations for the 2020 season.